Keep it 100. Stay with me.
Keep it 200.
Keep it. About to keep it 5,000.
5,000.
Yo. What we gonna do? Right here. Talk to him.
I don't wanna talk about it, talk about it. It's not you, it's me.
It's me.
She don't wanna walk around it, walk around it.
We had Sacramento State University. We made it, you know what I mean? New York to California. And I'm here with the one and only.
Briana, one and only.
The one and only. And this is just giving me so much life right now. I can't even explain, but there's no way I could come through California without stopping at the Grand Central, you know what I mean, place. And that would be KSSU. I mean, take a look around, man. It's mad official in here. It's like super official. So we're about to get started, man. Thank you for everybody checking out. It's the TMR tour, the talented Mr. Ridgeway.
This is KSSU.com, Sac State Student Run Radio, streaming live on KSSU.com. I'm Briana, and you're listening to Go With The Fro. It's 11:01 a.m., and we have a special guest with us today, hailing from New York. We have STACE. Go ahead and say what's up to everybody.
What's good, man? Sac State was popping. STACE.
So how are you doing on this fabulous Fro Day? I like to call Fridays Fro Day
Fro Day?
for obvious
you know,
reasons.
I saw that on Twitter when you tweeted it, and I thought it was a
typo?
Yeah, but then you did it again, and I'm like, all right, I'm missing something. I'm not in on the joke.
It's on purpose.
I got you. I
Because
like
my
that.
show is called Go With The Fro.
Okay.
We air on Fro Day.
Okay.
So.
And you have a fro.
And I have a fro.
Okay.
So are you going with the fro?
I'm here with the fro.
He's
so,
here with the fro. So let me just give you a little disclaimer.
Go ahead.
This is going to be a different kind of interview.
Uh-oh.
Because I'm a different kind of person.
Uh-oh.
Does each city you travel to become a blur, or can you distinctly remember each one?
No, nothing is a blur to me.
Okay.
I clearly remember everyone and all the places that I visit. And everything actually becomes home, and this is where it starts getting sad. You can play some violins in the background, because when I start meeting people and I start, you know, getting that connection and we have a bond, then I gotta turn around and leave.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's the hard part. And I know that's what social media is for. You know, we stay connected, but now I have friends in different places, and I'm like, it sucks we can't hang out. So, you know.
Then it makes it harder to cheat. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you did there. I see exactly what you did there, and I like that.
Okay, so the listeners want to know.
Okay.
If you weren't making music, what would you be doing?
I wouldn't be living.
Oh!
I know that's mad
I love
heavy,
that answer. I love that
I know,
answer.
you know, I don't want to be dark or anything, but that, I think the second you find out why you were put on this earth, you know, everything just kind of comes full circle.
You hear that? STACE wouldn't exist if he wasn't making music.
Yeah. And
There is no alternative STACE.
And that's heavy, because if you guys don't like my music, then
I don't want to talk about it.
you know. That's why I give everything to the music, and that's why it sounds so diverse, and you know.
Yeah, the slash.
Yeah, I have a lot of
Slashes.
I have a lot of slashes. I try not to, but it's like hip hop / alternative / R&B / you know. I wanted to put myself on the road. I wanted my own national independent tour, because I'm independent, for those of you who don't know, which means I'm not signed to a major label with a contract.
You have your own label, right?
Right.
Right.
That doesn't mean I don't do major label work. A lot of people get that confused, you know, like, oh, so what does that mean? You stand on the side of the corner and say, no. I decided that, look, this is what I want to do. I want to put myself on the road. I want to go everywhere, and I did exactly that, you know.
So in your opinion, you know, you've said that you've been around for, some time. This did not happen overnight.
It did not.
In your opinion, how have you grown as an artist?
As an artist, as a businessman, the growth is, it's literally like overall. It's not, you know, I find myself, obviously with every record that I do, you know, you get better.
Yeah.
And that's with anything, you know what I mean? The more you do something, quite naturally, you should be getting better at it, you know, if you study and you do what you're supposed to do. And that's what I do. Study the music. I research people who come before me. A lot of this has to do with, you know, digging and finding things within yourself so you can pull out deeper emotions, you know, and that has to deal with songwriting, you know. Do your lyrics just sound like, oh, bat, cat, oh, okay, anybody could have wrote that, you know what I'm saying? But are you digging deep and finding these emotions that you never knew you had, and you know, making these complex records, and just me evolving as an artist, I just find out that I get stronger, the songs sound better, you know. As a businessman, I learned not to make the same mistakes that I made. I've lost so much money, you know, because you just don't know, you know what I mean? And other artists out there, you know, I'm not even going to name names, but when I say I'm independent, like, I'm here because of good music, great music, and hard work. There was no friend, there was no connect, there was no plug. You know what I mean? Like, those, like, I was all I had. And me getting in the music industry, there was nobody to validate me. There was nobody to say, I literally, like, started from my basement, you know, and now I'm on Beats Music. So that, you know, that's kind of something we use, from the basement to Beats Music or whatever, but you guys can use that if you want.
Thank you.
But yeah, I just, you know, with everything I do, I just learn, you know, how to get better. So it's cool. And I'm still growing. I learn something new every day. I do not know it all. You know, I don't want to know it all. I still want that thirst for knowledge, and you know, anywhere I can get better and I can grow stronger, I'm all for it. Sign me up.
You know, you said hard work, and you also said, what else did you say? Hard work? And
I said hard work and great music.
And great music. But I'm going to have to add another thing.
Go ahead.
Attitude.
Right.
A good attitude.
Very, very important. Very
important.
Right.
And I noticed that you have a good attitude with the short time that you've been in here. Because you could be the greatest, you could put in the most work.
Right. You're right.
If you're a poor loser,
you're right.
Nobody's going to want to work
with
you.
You're right. You're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. And that says a lot without, you know, going into detail. But yeah, you do have to have a, you know, a great attitude. People have to want to be around you. You know what I mean?
You have to show people why they wouldn't, like, I feel like you have to show people why they need you. Like, no, you need me on this.
Yeah, exactly.
You're losing something if you don't have me on this.
Yeah, and you know what? I've actually had people who say, I'm not a fan of your music, I'm a fan of you.
Oh,
yeah, and
wow.
that to me, that speaks in volumes, because that's actually, it's like giving people something to fall back on, if you will. You know, because if they're saying, you know, I really don't like the content, or it's just not for me, but I'm still going to download your album because I just like you, period. I like you as a person, and I think that, you know, that says a lot, and that means so much to me, that, you know, people, you know,
awesome.
Want me around or whatever. You know, I'm a cool guy. Get the party going. Hey. We're throwing our hands up in the studio. You guys can't really see that, but
you can feel it.
You can feel it.
You can feel it.
You know, if you're into the whole social media thing like I am on every social site. So mine is very simple. It's my website, www.stace.co. Let me give that to you again in my radio voice.
Follow.
www.
See how fast technology is? There's the follow right there.
Boom. STACECO. And I'm that way. Oh, I see you. I'm that way on Twitter, you know.
Okay.
Instagram.
Follow everyone.
Yeah.
www.stace.co.
Exactly. So if you guys want to see what's going on, I'm getting ready to post some pictures of me and. Can I call you Bree Bree? Do I get to give you a cool name or not?
You can call me Bree Bree.
Okay. All right. So I you know, me and Bree Bree, we up here, you know.
It's been 40 minutes and I already got a nickname, y'all.
Boom.
Boom. Let's take a commercial break.
Let's do it.
And then I'm going to play one of my favorite songs.
Okay.
And then we're going to get back to the music.
Cool.
Okay. So here we go. It's been real. We got Stace.
Hey.
We got me. We got to give a shout out to the photographers in the studio.
Right. Got my team with me.
Team Stace.
Boom.
And also, I've been getting hit up on Twitter about you and your fam team, so
Yeah.
You got some virtual love going on right now. Let's give a shout out to
Digital
everybody
love.
out there.
Thank you for everybody.
For the computer love. So shout out to everybody out there listening. So let's get into the song.
Oh.
This is one of my favorites.
Real quick, the tour I'm on right now is called the Talented Mr. Ridgeway tour. And that is an independent tour. I'm still going everywhere, going all across the U.S. So far, I got 3 cities down. Denver. Went back home to New York. I opened up for somebody, and now I'm out here in Sacramento, Cali area for a week. The Talented Mr. Ridgeway, I'm on my sophomore album, which is going to be called The Talented Mr. Ridgeway. The tour is broken up into 2 halves. Right now, I'm on the promo side of it, so I wanted to come out and actually meet Briana in her eye. I wanted to look at her. You know what I mean? I wanted to meet, everybody, and then I will be back to do some live shows, man.
Are you gonna do a show here?
What? It's not official. If look, whoever's listening right now, let me tell you something. I need to perform at Sac State. I did not feel right coming through Sacramento and not having you guys first on the list. I landed last night.
Yeah.
You guys are my first. This is, I don't know, history is being made right now. This is number 1.
This is number 1.
So if I don't perform here, who do we need to talk to about that? I need to be here.
Hey, I got some connections we can hook you up with.
you
Because
go.
I used to write for the newspaper.
Oh, really?
We got the station manager here. We got safe rides. They could drive us somewhere.
Exactly.
Kenny, I see you.
Kenny, shout out to Kenny. But look, my shows are crazy. They are very, very energetic.
That's good.
I actually have an album coming out called The Rare Moments, and that album is all live. My live shows are actually live music.
Yeah.
I have an actual band and things like that. So this album coming up.
I've noticed. I was looking at your YouTube videos.
Yeah. So this is actually showing you that I can really put on a show. And then of course, like I said, my sophomore album, The Talented Mr. Ridgeway, that's coming. So I'm working. I have several projects out now. If you wanted to do I didn't know if you wanted to talk about the record that just went off. Don't want to talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
But that's actually number 10 on the Essentials album. The Essentials is a 2-part album. So there's part 1, has 10 songs. There's part 2, that has 10 songs. And it's called The Essentials because these are songs by me that you just have to have. These are, out of the 100+, 200+ records that I've made, we curated this list, and these are the songs that you guys need to start with. So these are just,
You hear that?
great
Ladies,
records.
it's like your little black dress. Essential.
Exactly.
Final question.
Go ahead.
I'm just going to ask you, what keeps you going?
You.
The fans?
That's it. That's it. You guys want me? I'm here.
We did demand you.
Hey, it's point blank. Period. I'm here for the fans. You talk. I'm all about that. The connection. You talk to me, I talk back. I don't just. I don't want just a bunch of followers.
Yeah.
That's not fun to me. So.
I did notice that on your website. It's very interactive.
It is.
And
It
it's
is. Leave comments.
leave comments. Read my blog.
Tell me what you think.
Click on the tour tab.
I give people actual information, not just download my song and leave me alone. That's boring. You know what I mean? Tell me what you like and what you don't like, and I'll make a record. And let's build.
Yeah.
That's what I'm about. So.
And our favorite musician, STACE. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for not getting too lost on campus.
Nah, beautiful campus, man.
Lots of trees.
Lots of trees.
And also, thank you everybody for sticking around. This is the end of Go With The Fro, and we hope you had a good time. And thank you to STACE and his wonderful team for coming out.
Peace.
We had a lovely time, and we'll see you next week. I will still be doing my show. I don't quit. I'm going to still be here in the summer. See you guys. Have a good day.